Hello and welcome to Real Success Talk. I'm Anthony Carter, and here we have genuine discussions, interviews, and conversations on the topic of real success. If you want to learn how to consistently live your life at the highest levels, then you come to the right place. Listen in as I guide you towards developing the mindset that it takes to truly win. Learn how to gain more freedom, increase your options, and experience more happiness. Get the true essence of what it takes to live your life with the highest levels of motivation, persistence, and fulfillment. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a really important topic, and that topic is commitment. To succeed at goal setting, you need to make a commitment. Your dreams and desires, they don't just happen on their own. And for high achievers, we really need to commit fully to the idea of consistently performing the necessary work habits in order to have the things that you want. In other words, you have to be accountable to yourself more than anybody else. You have to be accountable to others too, but you mainly have to be accountable to yourself. You have to do what you say you are going to do. You have to do what you've made up your mind to do. In other words, make a decision to succeed and then stick to that decision. All chance disappears when you do make a decision. And there's a great quote by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back concerning all acts of initiative and creation. There is one elementary truth, that ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans, that the moment one definitely commits oneself, then Providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from decision, raising in one's favor, all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. When you make a decision to succeed and then you back the decision with commitment, you'll immediately gain strength, confidence, and you'll see the benefits or the fruit of your thought process and that commitment. What you'll see is things start to line up for you. A firm commitment intensifies your focus. Making a true decision and taking action on that decision eliminates confusion and hesitation. If you've committed to go in a certain direction, then your goal will actually dictate the decisions that you have to make. Every problem that you face will be solved through the prism of a relentless pursuit of your main objective. And when you're committed to your goal, then you can just ask yourself this one question every single time, and you'll know exactly what to do. You ask yourself this: will doing this action that I'm thinking about doing or not doing, will it take me closer to my goal, or will it lead me further away from my goal? So pick a goal and lock in on it. Give your all. Throw yourself into it. Be all in. Go all out. Commitment is a source of power that you need to tap into. Harness that power by committing to your goal. Don't let anything take your focus off your main goal. You'll be tested, but if you pay the price, you'll be glad that you did. So often the biggest task that we to perform is just keeping our minds firmly on what we want. That's right, just locking in on what we truly want and just ignoring all of the other things that we don't want. Not letting them get our time, our attention, our focus. Our focus needs to remain centered on that thing that we want, that object of our desire. If you're continually focused on what you want, then you'll increase the speed at which you get it. A firm commitment intensifies your focus. If you're continually focused on what you want, then you'll increase the speed at which you get it. I found that when I really want to do or have something, then I must lock in on it. And then I'll just commit myself to getting the work done. After doing so, I know that I'll eventually succeed. It's inevitable. I'll have what I want. Success begins with a decision, followed with a commitment, and reinforced with a consistent work ethic. In other words, make your dream become something that you have to have. rather than just something that's nice to have. Don't settle for less than your ideal. Visualize it every day. Set a goal and work as hard as it takes to have it. Always keep your mind on what you want. Regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of what people are saying to you, you want to always be thinking about how you felt when you first made that commitment. That's the thing that you can never, ever forget. That's the thing you need to always remember is the feeling that you had when you made that commitment. You're going to have to harbor that because the environment in which you made it is going to totally change. It's going to become harder to have it. It's not going to be as easy as it was when you set it. And you have to go through some things. You have to change. You have to be shaped and molded from the time where you made the commitment that you're going to do something to the time that you actually have it. You're going to have to gain skills. You're going to have to change personality-wise, and sometimes attitudinally you have to change. Your whole outlook will have to change. These things don't have to be painful. It's just you have to think about what you're trying to do, and you've already made a decision that it's worth it. So these are just things that are happening around you as a result of you making a commitment. And it's all good. It's all good. It makes you better, kind of like lifting weights. You know, you go in the gym, you lift weights, you're sore the next day, but you go back 2 days later, do a little bit more. After about a week and a half, you're not sore anymore. But guess what? Your muscles are growing bigger. They feel better. When you look in the mirror, everything is more toned, it's more defined. But in the beginning, it was painful because those muscles had to be broken down. And that's what happens to us when we set our goals and make a commitment to hitting those goals and achieving those goals. You have to go through some pain and a will that's so strong, get beyond it anyway. You're gonna overcome the hurdle. You're gonna smash through the barriers, whatever it takes. You're gonna become better. You're gonna claim the prize that you set out to claim. The commitment, be it verbally or be it a thought process that you made in the beginning, that's what you're gonna be hanging your hat on too. You're gonna say, I'm keeping my word to myself that I was gonna do this and I'm gonna do it. That's the whole point of setting a goal. You don't set a goal to get started and then quit and then, 6 months later start another one. That's not the way it works. You set a goal, you hit that goal, you get to a high level, and then you set another goal. Then you go to a level. You keep leveling up. And in order to level up, you have to hit the first goal. You put together a string of successful achievements, and then you become a totally different person. And that's what personal development is all about.